Hello and welcome to my channel. Today we're gonna learn how to transform a printable calendar into a wall hanging calendar. Let's get started! Print your calendar and cut any excess paper using a paper trimmer. If you don't have a paper trimmer, you can cut the excess paper using a ruler, an X-Acto knife or even a pair of scissors. When you're finished, put together your 12 pages. Don't forget to double check that the papers are in the right order. Keep them together using paper clips. You want to make sure that you hold your pages tightly because you don't want glue to slip through the cracks. I used 2 clips on the sides and 1 in the middle just to be sure. Then you want to take some white craft glue and glue the top part of your papers together. Start by adding a thin layer of glue and spread it using your fingers or a brush. When it dries, depending on what type of paper you used, you might want to add a second layer of glue just to be sure that everything sticks well. When you're done with the glue, you can put something heavy on top of your calendar to help you keep the pages together. When the glue dries, it's time to assemble your calendar. You will need the pages you glued together, a cover page with a year on it, and a cardstock big enough to glue them on. Using your paper clips, hold together the cover page paper and the base cardstock. Find the center of the calendar and with a simple hole puncher, punch the holes in the 2 papers. Later we will use those holes to hang the calendar from the wall. I chose to open the holes before gluing the papers together because glue makes it more difficult to punch the holes and because I didn't want any adhesive residue on the puncher. I used double-sided tape to glue the pieces together. Very carefully place the cover page on the base paper in order to align the 4 holes. Then repeat the same process for the bottom part of the calendar. For this I added some white glue in order to reinforce it and make sure it will stick. The calendar is almost ready. All that is left to do is to add a ribbon in order to hang it from the wall. You need just a small piece of ribbon, sturdy and big enough to tie it. I made a double knot at the end of the ribbon to keep it from slipping through the holes. With a pair of scissors, cut any excess ribbon and your calendar is now ready. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked this video, don't forget to check out the rest of the videos on my channel. See you next time!